Hey everybody, welcome to the Pink Riot Comic Show. It's your girl Keisha, aka Hot Havoc, and I am here with my amazingly talented, beautiful, awesome co-host Bree. How are you, babe?
What up, y'all? All is well. It's a good day. Got some amazing pulls today. Happy to be rocking with the Riot fam. How about you? How was your day?
Today was great. I felt bonita all day long, and
Period. Love that for you.
yeah, it was a great day for me.
Period. What are we calling this
Just
hat?
it does not have a name. Does not have a
Mm,
name, which is interesting.
okay. I feel like she deserves a name if she makes you feel bonita.
She does.
Mhm.
We need to come up with a name. I'm not sure what,
Okay.
but
Mm,
we need a new name for this one.
fair. What's up, y'all? Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Rachel. We out here. Cha. And Rachel is liking the new hat as well. Yes, Dwayne said, looking very bonita. All of the vibes.
Right now
Where,
we are
wait, is this
um,
giving bow? Is this a fascinator? What's happening?
so it's a bow,
Okay,
right?
cute.
Yeah, it's a bow. I was like, because I pulled the wig back and I was like, I need something to like break up all of this because it's fairly large, but you know, it looks cute. I think it looks really cute.
Okay, I'm here for it. You know I'm always down for the shenanigans. The it's very much giving schoolgirl chic.
It
Like
does.
you could be an anime bae in this situation. Dwayne
It
said
does. I
80s
like that.
vibes. Okay. So this is giving like lots of fuel to name her. I feel like I'm terrible at that sort of thing, but you guys let it marinate a little bit so we can help Keisha
Oh
name.
man. I'm sorry for those that are on Instagram and y'all are waiting for us. The stream, this is week 2 of the stream not working.
Oh
I've
no.
already reset it on Instagram about 3 separate times and it is not working for some reason.
Right.
So, slightly concerned.
Oof.
Slightly concerned.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well,
Yeah.
when you guys see us testing this in the next few days, you didn't. Mind your business.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hey,
Ajira.
Ajira.
That's like Ajira was the one that made me realize like it's not
Mm,
working because I see it
okay.
on my messages and Instagram saying, "So hey, are you guys live?" And I'm like, we're
Ajira
trying.
said, okay, Vanessa with the bounce.
I
Oh
felt
my
adorably cute and aggressively cute all day.
God.
I'm telling y'all, it was great. I had a photo shoot this morning. I drove around for absolutely no reason. It's
Oh.
wonderful.
Period. Okay, you know what? Whatever sparks joy. I'm here for it. Yes. Wait, okay, so did you pick up your comics today?
I did. I actually picked them up yesterday.
Okay,
Um,
period.
I went to my side chick this today
Mhm.
and just got one filler copy for another run. But
Mm.
I got my comics yesterday. Very proud of myself. We
Nice,
made it a whole
nice.
thing with King. I
Oh,
brought him
cute.
with me, and he got his first manga. And then I was
What'd
like,
you get?
"Hey, One Punch Man."
Ah,
It was
okay.
yeah, like
Why you say it
it's an
like that?
anime we watch. Because I don't want people judging me like, oh, you let your 10-year-old read that. I'm like, we watch the anime together. It's hilarious.
We listen and we
Like
don't
it's fine.
judge.
Right.
the main takeaway is that your kid is reading, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. Do you know
Yeah.
how hard it was? That was so hard to get him to read, and he's like loving it. So I was like, look, we'll make this a whole thing with us where you come with me and we'll pick one manga that you really like and we'll collect that. And then the other ones that you're like exploring, we'll go to the library for. So he wants to collect One Punch Man, and then we'll go to the library for everything else. So I was like, but you got to finish it before we
You
buy
get
a
the
new
next
one.
one. Period. Okay.
Finish
Yeah.
it.
Come on, enforcing good habits.
I was like, you're going to be better than me.
Listen, is that not like all of our aims for our children? Like, I want better for you than
Yes,
what I
very much.
had. Yeah. Period.
You can't be the collector I am right now. That's not healthy.
I mean, it could be meth, you know? That's how I rationalize my ridiculous book buying habits, guys.
It's
It
an
could be
investment.
illicit drugs, but you know, it's books.
These books right here, they're gonna pay the down payment on your house one day.
There you go. Say that. Say that.
Yeah.
Period. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because you know, this week's pulls is it's a chunky lot. So
We got another short box.
no, it's not a short box. Listen, I'm out of the short box club. I'm out of it.
Really?
You haven't seen a short box from me since we first started, low key. Because we did have a conversation.
I've seen two since we started. Okay, either her laptop died or she was not having it with me. Tell me in the comments, y'all know. We were expecting another short box for Brie. LT, how you doing, man? All right, while we try to get Brie back, what did you guys get this week? Please tell me we're not the only ones who like splurge on comics this week. Hold on, let me text Brie. Oh, there she goes.
I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah. I was like, everything all right?
I'm so confused. Okay, well. All right. We out
Stream y'all
here.
acting up.
Okay. Hey y'all, what's up, LT?
LT says,
okay, go ahead.
got my 14-year-old nephew in town watching him play 2K. Yo, I love that. I love that. Oh my goodness. I love watching people play video games.
The way that it irks my soul a little bit too much, depending on like the game, I can say I like
Really?
watching some people. I like people playing some games, like watching them play some games, but other games I'd be like, oh no, I'm either playing or I gotta go find something else to do. Because I don't know. I don't like being like a passenger seat driver. And I feel like that's what happens with me trying to watch people play video games, or some of them.
Got you.
Iman's
Hey, Iman.
Hello, ladies. Never checked out your stream. Hanging out for some new comic content. Yes, we love to see it. Thank you for pulling up.
Right? What's up?
Dwayne said too many comics this week. 100%. Like
there was a lot.
Yeah, the this week's pulls are kind of nuts. So like, and I feel like the last couple times we did pulls, they were like at the very last thing and we kind of had to rush through them. So we're probably going to switch up the order today a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Iman's
nice.
with the Transformer vibes.
I've been wanting to get into is it Void Rivals, or I hope I'm saying it right. It looks interesting. I'm also afraid of collecting yet another thing. So like someone's going to have to tell me if it's a good story to collect.
Yeah, I think because it's been going for the time that it has, I'm like, if I do check it out, it will be via trade or via library.
Yeah, yeah.
LT said, but I still had to pull up to watch Pink Riot. And you know what? We love you for that, LT. One time for the one
Right.
time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of trade paperback, okay, so I've officially decided I have to almost strictly do trade paperbacks. I'm gonna cut my pull list in half
Okay,
because it's insane.
speak more to this. Help me
My
understand.
pull list is insane. Like I
Yeah.
have a good 10 issues just in my file cabinet that I have to read. There are another 2, 6, 7 or 8 here. I'm overwhelmed. And I think what happened with the world to come and me feeling some kind of what does that look?
Because the fact that you're like, oh, I'm feeling so overwhelmed and I have less than 20 single issues to read. I'm
That's
just
a
like, oh,
lot.
honey. Is it?
I know, I know. I know, like compared to like how I know it's different, but like for me, I like getting the full story arc. And I think what happened last week with the world to come, I need to like get out of I can't be in my feelings,
Mm,
every month or
yeah.
so. I'm gonna stick with some of my runs. I'm gonna cut everything in half and then, just go to strictly trade paperbacks and collected editions because woo,
Oh, you
my
know
my
what?
emotions and budget need a break.
We listen and we don't judge. Whatever feels right for you and you're collecting, I love that for you. I just personally cannot. What type of variant vixen would I be if I stopped collecting single issues altogether? That's
That's
crazy
fair.
work. But I
That's
feel
fair.
like we did have the conversation about cutting back and like being more mindful about what we're collecting. So I feel like
Yeah.
it makes sense for the way that you're collecting to evolve if you keep like being true to that. So I respect it
Yeah.
100%.
I
Dwayne
think like
says,
I
I'm
wanna
reading Spider-Man and I have a thing against Peter Parker. How does
we
that
should.
work?
We should.
Like, you hate reading it, or are you like reading Miles Morales Spider-Man and just like talking shit about Peter Parker because you can? Like, give us the tea, Dwayne.
That part. That second one for me.
Right? Iman's World of Geeks said Void Rivals, Transformers, and G.I. Joe are in the Energon universe and are all worth it. Okay, I feel
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I seen somebody talking about G.I. Joe because isn't G.I. Joe a woman in the current run, or am I thinking about an older one? But yeah, I
Mm.
didn't realize they were interconnected. So thank you for sharing that. Hey, Melanin and Manga in the
She
building. We love you. And Iman says, I'm working on a video breaking down the second and third arcs of the current run of Transformers. Okay. We
I'll
love to
watch
see
that
it. We'll
because yeah.
definitely have to head over there and check out your
Yeah.
Transformers video so we can get the tea. Because I've never been a Transformers girly. Yeah,
Really?
never.
Okay.
Never.
I
But I
got
mean, we
put
talked
on.
about this
Yeah, yeah.
like opposite
Yeah,
ends of
yeah.
the spectrum in terms of fandoms that we love. So yeah. Sheena
No,
said,
I
Keisha,
love
Keisha, Keisha, killing me, girl. Period. Listen,
I
we still need
feel
a name
gorgeous.
for this current hat. And keep in
Right?
mind that it very much makes our girl feel bonita. So her name should reflect that. I feel like maybe
Yeah.
we should just name it Bonita. Bonita, Bonita.
I like that. No, but
Yes.
like Transformers is so cool. I only watched Gen 1 because my husband. And no, I'm lying. I watched Gen 1 after like when I was a kid, I watched what is it? Transformers Beast Wars. Beast Wars
Mm,
was my shit growing up. I don't know if anybody have y'all like watched Beast Wars? That was my
mm.
shit. The CGI is crappy. It's so like I think you could watch it on YouTube right now or something like that.
Okay.
It's like the 3D is just not good, but like the storytelling was so great. And then after falling in love with Beast Wars specifically, when I got older, I watched Gen 1 movie, the one with what's his name? He's Giant Planet. Gen 1. This is before all the Gen 1 Transformers are like offed. Someone needs to help me explain this. I'm terrible at that. But like it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Dwayne got it. Beast Wars was fire until you watch it as an adult and you can't tolerate it. It's not one I would suggest anyone should ever watch as an adult.
Oh
It's not
no,
good.
not like that. Okay.
I'm so good.
Yeah, I think I never was really into Transformers. Now, I could get with a little Gundam, but that's about it for me in terms of mechs. Okay, Dwayne said I had to stop buying so many variants. Listen, the way that we have cut back and still are buying quite a lot is actually crazy. But we're being more intentional and we have like certain series that we're pressed about variants, but the other
It's
ones it's
only
just kind of
Storm
like
right
I'm
now,
gonna pick
right?
the one that I like the most. No, for me right now it's
Oh, Storm and
Storm,
Bitterroot.
Bitterroot, and Absolute Green Lantern.
Fair.
Okay, Iman said, I needed to watch something new. Found these lovely ladies on my feed. So here for the content. Period. We love to see it. Thank you for coming through. And you're dropping these Transformer gems. So you're definitely getting followers out of us. And we hope that you'll come through and kick it with us more often. Hey, Hillary.
Hillary.
What up? What up? What up? All right. Dwayne says, Peter has depressed me since the 90s. He's always in the dumps. Oh
He
no. I
is.
mean, sometimes, yeah, I feel you on that. I feel that. Okay, LT says Pink Riot is amazing. Make sure you like and subscribe for the Vixen and Havoc. Period. LT is a real one. We need to like
Yes.
get some LT samples, like let him have his full moment because he definitely is the one to remind everybody, like, make sure you hit that like button. Okay, the chat is going crazy, speaking to each other.
Right.
Dwayne says Beast Wars was fire until I watched it again as an adult. Okay, that's what you were talking
See?
about.
Yeah. It's not
Period.
good to watch as an adult. Would not recommend it in the slightest. You'll go, what the fuck are you guys watching? Why did you find this fun?
See, that's
And I
fair. Like
can't.
that's why I was like, some shows you have to kind of give that like disclaimer of like quite a lot of the original episodes or whatever. If you weren't there when it was hot, it won't feel nostalgic for you now, and you'll just be judging the quality. So
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah. It's really hard to get past the art. But like I said before, like Amon is saying, great storytelling. Like amazing.
Nice.
Just can't get past the art.
Period. Iman said, great story, best story in all of Transformers lore, but the worst art. Iman says, I've watched every single iteration of Transformers, and yeah, Beast Wars is the best story. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Aww.
And Dwayne concurs the Netflix show was good, but they never finished it. That's the worst. Man, we were talking about shows that like got canceled prematurely, and it was like actually infuriating. So I feel you on that.
There's quite a few shows. Quite a few.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. All right, let's get into these. Let's get into these.
Well, before we do, can we do the dream team question?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's get into it.
So once a week we said we'd have a question for the chat. So I'm gonna give you guys, we're gonna give our answers first, give you all some time to answer.
We gotta come up with a question of the week, like graphic too.
This is true. Like put it on our Instagram or something so that people have enough time. Because some of these questions might require some thought, some time to think about it.
Yeah, a little time, and then also like the like little segment pop-ups. But true. You got it. Period.
All right. So for this week's question, you have to create a 5-person dream team. Who are you picking? And it can be from indie and trad. Okay. So I put Jessica Cruz up here because currently in the Green Lantern Corps, she is the head of everything and she is making sure that they are finding new Green Lanterns. I was gonna pick like Josiah Powers or something, but like no, I wanted to pick a woman. So that's why she's there. What it is. So you want to go first, Brie? You have to
No, you
create
already
a five
started. Go
person.
for it.
Oh, okay. Because mine's is like a whole thing. Okay. So I have to like give context here.
Okay.
I did not pick Moon Girl because I wanted somebody to fill a specific role. And the one I chose over Moon Girl, I think, is an infinitely, she's just like a more devastating strategist than Moon Girl. Moon Girl is amazing, but like I wanted someone who will scorch the earth because I'm currently thinking about what's happening in the world right now. And I want to leave like no stone unturned. Like if I had to set these people off into
Y'all
the
peep the
country.
energy Keisha is bringing and how she just, y'all, the way that we came up with this question was like, oh yeah, that would be fun. Keisha's over here like full
No,
on freaking
we're
super
going full on
villain fighting
anarchy.
against the current world. And we did
We're
not give
shutting
any
everything
of
down.
this context. She just made up this whole scenario in her head and is formulating her team according to that. So just,
Yes.
yeah, just,
There's
okay, go ahead.
there's nothing wrong. Okay, so here we go, right? We're going to start with our strategist, which is Destiny from what is this one called? Genius. And this was
Mhm.
on Image. It is written by Mark Bernardin. And in this comic, every
There's 2 volumes
generation,
of it too.
yes, there's 2 volumes to it.
Yeah.
It's an amazing run. Every generation you have like the world's greatest strategist general born, and for this generation it's a girl, a 17-year-old girl named Destiny living in LA, right? Yeah. Okay, so she ends up getting all the LA gangs to like call a truce, and then they turn on LAPD. So this is my homegirl. She makes it out in the first volume, and then she like figures out a way to like secure herself and everybody else in the second volume. So this is my strategist because I want to like scorch the earth on everything. Next, I need to be able to see and understand everything happening in every single city. So we're bringing in City Boy from DC. So he can understand all the avatars. You're laughing at me, but look,
I'm
I want to,
laughing at Hillary saying, "Let her cook."
yes. So we're bringing in City Boy, right? He can see the avatars of every single city. Not only can he do that, he can like know all of the city's histories. He can follow memories of the city or people in the city. He can find anything in any city he goes to. So I need my recon, okay? He's going to tell Destiny everything. And then she's going to be able to work from there. Then we're going to go with our overpowered folks, and that is Monica Rambeau and Naomi, right? I need people who are like kind of balanced, but also like nobody can stop them. Like there's nothing to be able to stop them. So they're gonna be my ones that's gonna, handle everything. And then if everybody else's fails, possibly, and I know this is gonna sound terrible because he's a kid, but I'm gonna set Damien off on everybody. Like I'm just gonna let this kid do whatever he wants.
How many people is this so far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going off here. I
Okay.
love, yeah. That's my team, and that's why I didn't pick Moon Girl because I don't think she'll do well with a lot of these people on this team.
Oh my gosh. I
I
love
need
that for
people
you.
that to create chaos. So yeah.
Period. Okay. LT says my starting 5 is Ironheart, Static, Shuri, Iyanu, and the new Devil Girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. That's a solid team.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. Make sure you guys are dropping your lineup in the in the chat so we can share them on screen as well. My
See?
lineup was less strategic because I just was like, let's get the squad all here. Like this is a team up that I would want to see in comics, just because when have we ever seen like a all black team up, or all black women team up? Because I mean that would just be fire to me. But yeah, I was less strategic in putting it in this current climate because we did not discuss that. But I love it. So yeah, my team up, I definitely did pick Lunella because she's a vibe, and I feel like we need that like mega brain power, and I
Yes.
want somebody super smart, and I feel like she's playful. Also, like I love how you put like, oh, I want to go full scorched earth and sick my team up on the world, and I very much was like, who would I want to kick it with? So yeah, Lunella's on my squad because she's hella smart, but I feel like she would be really fun. And she has Devil Dinosaur as like a bonus. So I feel like that would
Yes.
add to my team up without me having to count Devil Dinosaur as one of
Yeah.
my people.
You get a +1.
Yeah, there you go. Storm, Avi, like y'all
Yes.
really thought I was gonna have a team up and it wouldn't have Storm, period. Also she's like goddess status. She's the comeback kid, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And she keeps evolving further and further. So I feel like nobody can really touch her in that respect. Obviously, Sojourner is gonna be on my
Yes.
lineup. And I feel like with Lunella on the squad, there's different ways that we could like evolve Sojourner's power set so that she would really be a beast. So that's another
Yeah.
reason why I wanted Lunella, because I feel like she would definitely help everybody take their power set to the next level. So what is that? That's 3 so far.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna pick Riri just off rip because I love her
Yeah.
down, and I
She'll work
wanted
well with Moon Girl.
100%. It was like between her and Shuri, and I was like, blah, 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 blah. And then I threw Livewire on my team up too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Just
Yeah.
because I
That team's gonna
wanted an
get shit done.
all black woman, super powerful, seemed like that'd be a vibe to kick it with, and would all kind of like boost each other up some type of way. And you're not really messing with my team.
Yeah. I
So
like
yeah,
that.
it's a
Oh,
vibe.
okay. Dwayne has a list.
Okay, let's get into it. All right, Dwayne said Jack Hawksmoor. He's basically City Boy. Blue Marvel, Shuri, Nubia, and Storm. Now I can
Yeah.
respect this lineup as well.
That's a solid list. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
See, you need recon. As long as you have a recon strategist and just people to like wreck everything, you're good. You're good. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Period. Yes, LT, you didn't know that we're both Sojourner fans. Like,
Yes.
we love her down.
The only reason I didn't put her on my team because I was like, I knew Bree was going to have her, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, we couldn't. We had picked the same
I'll...
team, guys. No, but that just lets you know, like, we be
mm-hmm.
vibing, but we also have like our own things that we like more than others. Cause like at first I wasn't gonna put Lunella on my team up because I figured that you would automatically put her on yours. But when you mentioned
Yeah,
that she wasn't, I was like, oh, easy peasy. Okay.
because I
Hey,
was thinking
Chaos
about
and
the
Comic.
different. Hey, chaos. I was thinking about the different iterations of her, and I knew I didn't want Montclair's version of her because, like, she's cool, but like not the best. And I was like, I would probably pick Stephanie Williams' run.
100%.
But then I
100%.
was like, the Stephanie Williams version of Moon Girl would probably like look at Damien sideways, like, what are you doing here, child? No, this isn't it.
Elsie said, same team. It'd be like that. Yeah, because great minds and
Mhm.
all that. We like a lot of the same characters. That's kind of how we bonded and
Yeah.
formed Pink Riot in the first place, because we rock with a lot of the same characters.
Right.
Period.
We just look at them differently.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. Like, y'all, I don't know. The fact that we didn't plan this at all outside of just, oh, that would be a cute question. And Keisha went full villain arc, scorched earth. I'm ready to tear stuff up in our current environment. And I was like, who would be a vibe?
yeah.
Yeah, so we keep bringing the Malcolm and Martin energy. Let's see. Yes, Chris, we are
Right.
picking teams. So, run it back up. Yeah. You have to create a 5-person dream team. Who are you picking? Indie and trad comics. All heroes are game. We should have said all fandoms because that
This
can
is
include a
true.
lot of people. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Okay. All fandoms. Let's go. Yeah.
Yep.
Who else would you pick?
That's a good one. This is like I'm not trying to mess up my all black girl team up, but if we're just adding people, you know who I ride for and really wanted to be friends with, like the OG telekinetic Matilda. The way that I just knew we would have been besties, like the OG team up,
Not
definitely
besties.
would have still had Storm, would have definitely
I
had
mean,
Matilda and Harriet the Spy, because I wanted to be her friend real bad too. Yeah.
Who would mine be
And
in all
probably Sailor Moon.
fandom? Okay, we're gonna get back to that Sailor Moon later because I'm like
Yes,
10
Chaos
episodes
in
in.
Comics. I picked myself in 4 clones, period.
All right, Clone
Period.
Wars. I see that. Bad Batch. Go ahead.
Right. Dwayne said that's a deep thought question.
It is.
Okay. No, that made it even harder. LOL, I'm stressed. Yeah, Sheena. I feel
Honestly,
you. Like,
3 of them should be the Powerpuff Girls.
oh yeah, easily.
Like Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah,
Tommy
Powerpuff Girls
Pickles.
counts as one to me. Because we're
No,
talking about
Powerpuff
fandom.
Girls, Phil and Lil.
Phil and Lil is crazy. But I love that. If we're going off of who we wanted
I'm
to
here
kick
for
it with,
chaos.
that's totally fair.
I'm here
You
for
know
pure
who else
chaos.
would be a really good time on a team up? Baddie from Fern Gully.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All vibes, no skills.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually, oh my gosh. That's too funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Chaos you called? Yes, chaos in comics.
Yes.
That's my sole purpose.
Glorious
We're gonna bring chaos into the world.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Right,
that
so
that,
while
that could
y'all
get
are
kind of crazy. Obviously, we got a little silly there
Yeah.
with the last couple ones, but if we include all fandoms, that would just be absolutely nuts. And
would.
now that I'm thinking about it more, I'm like, I love Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love
Ahsoka's
to have
amazing.
what's her face? We were just talking about the acolyte, the mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The mom. Yeah.
Honestly, if we're all kids next door, there goes 5.
Oh yeah, that's she's like, period, squad done. Yes.
We don't
Oh
need to
my
do
gosh, I
anything.
love that. Yeah, you know who else is a good one? Tigress from Kung Fu Panda.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck.
Okay, yes, but
now I'm just like, who do I feel like was a vibe and I would want to kick it with? But like realistically for the team up, no, but definitely for vibes, yes.
See, I'm not even thinking vibes. I'm just thinking like straight power. My next one would be from Korra. What's his name? The one that became an airbender. He is the villain of season 3. I forget his
The way
name.
that I am not up to season 3 is crazy. I haven't even finished season 1 of Korra. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Okay, so here's the thing. I love Avatar, right? But people crap on Korra so hard.
I heard that. That's
Easily,
low key why I haven't
but
watched
it's
it like that.
nah. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. The villains are infinitely better in Korra.
You and
Like
these villains. I love that though.
But no, but it makes the story so good. It makes the story so good. And the way Korra develops, like I love her character arc. I love what she goes through spiritually. I love what she goes through just like in her day-to-day life. She is awesome. People can't don't sleep on Korra. She's great.
Put some respect on her name.
She's great. Yeah. And once again, she has some of the best villains. Every single season is a different villain. They are great.
Okay.
Every single one.
Get behind that. LT says, I adore Kai Brightstar from Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures. Period. That's another one I have to check out. Okay, I'm assuming this is I never understood the hate on Korra.
Yeah.
And from
Don't
Dwayne,
understand it.
Rachel says, I love Korra. Okay, period. Okay. Y'all convinced me. So yeah, let us know. Y'all can still drop your team ups or your fandom kick it crew in the comments, and we'll definitely still talk about that. But yeah, let's get into these pools. The pool is with hot Havoc and the Variant Vixen. Yes, we love it.
That is awesome.
It is so very awesome. It makes me so happy.
All right, you go first.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Would you say how? Let's guess how many Bree has. It's like nah.
How many what?
How many? Oh. How many floppies?
How many floppies? That's the guess. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we'll give you a hot little second, you guys, to guess how many floppies. How many
floppies does Bree have? And you said it's not a full short box. We don't have a short box. So
yeah, we don't have a short box. If I put this in a short box,
wait for the chat.
If I put this in a short box, it's half a short box.
Okay, Dwayne said 20. Short box holds half of a short box holds more than that.
Yeah, but I'm including my trades.
Oh, also trades?
Yeah. Nobody else has
go
guesses?
15.
15?
I'm going to go 15. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to go 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. For context, the stack is like this.
That doesn't help me at all.
It doesn't, but it's half a short. I'm just trying to give context for people who maybe don't know how long or big a short box is.
True.
Okay, no other guesses?
Yeah.
All right.
3,
you said 15, 2? Dwayne said 20.
Yep.
I haven't counted them, so we're going to just tally these things up as we go. All right. So to kick things off, of course, first volume of Storm is out in the world. So, you know, I had to get it because I'm collecting everything from this current Storm run. Y'all know I'm loving it. There's not much else to say. Yeah, it's amazing. Another in the theme of getting every Storm book. Avengers Volume 4 was very Storm centric. This is when she was joined in with the Avengers. So yeah, we obviously got that as well.
Dwayne said I changed it to 30.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, and then getting into The rest, I sandwiched my single issues in between trades so that they wouldn't get messed up in transit.
Understood.
Okay, and then we got the Quincredible Compendium.
Yes. I still have to get that. I only read the first volume of Quincredible, and Ronnie Barnes. He does a really good job
Yeah, it
with
is Ronnie
that one.
Barnes.
Yeah.
And
That whole
what's
like
art?
Lion Forge universe was really cool. Was superb, and yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Nice. I have not read it yet. When I found out about it, when I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
get it, my LCS did not have it. So, in terms of like all of the volumes. So when I seen that
Mm-hmm.
the compendium was coming out, I was like, perfect. Because I've heard nothing but good things. Okay, and then we got
Yeah.
the season 1 of Ahsoka.
Another Ronnie Barnes. Yeah.
And this one might mess up y'all's number guesses. We got the Wicked and the Divine.
You could have said you had an omnibus.
It's not. It's a
You could
compendium.
have just said you. That is an omnibus. You could have said you had that. But that is cute. I like the
Right?
ombre.
So I had
Yeah.
got the hardcover book 1, not the Y, the hardcover book 1, and it and I liked it, and I wanted to collect the rest of the series in the hardcovers as well. But apparently, for some reason, book 2 is like very hard to find reasonably priced. And I could find the other ones, but couldn't find book 2. And I was like, I'm not spending that much money on that one book, because while I liked it, I was like not that pressed. Like this
Mm-hmm.
costs less for the whole story than what just book 2 would have cost. So I was like, nah, I'm good. But so I was happy when I seen that this popped up, because I was like, do I want to go? But you guys know I love a hardcover.
Yeah.
To collect it that way, since I had number 1 that way and didn't want to go back to volumes, and literally just was like, whatever, I'll figure it out later. All right, and then
Yeah.
this is what I
There's
was talking
something about
about.
that run.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make it to? I guess the books are collected differently than the
Yeah.
volumes, but like
Mm-hmm.
volume 3 of the trade paperbacks is one of the most frustrating parts of the Wicked and the Divine. Like
Okay, no
the main
spoilers.
art. No, no,
I
no.
will
I'm
report.
just talking
Okay.
art. I'm just talking
Okay.
art. The main artist went on a hiatus. He had to like take care of something in his life. So, but they had to keep the story running. And so they had guest artists in there.
Oh no.
And I swear they went and got my son to draw everything, or they went and
Shut
got a bunch
up.
of kids.
That was
The
so
art
rude.
is so frustrating. It's
That is
nothing
so
but filler
rude.
episodes.
Oh my god, Keisha. Why? Okay. Also not too much. Okay. Not too much.
My son is a great artist, but like that's
Yes.
not what I
I'm gonna
expect.
say I've seen his art. Okay.
That is not what I expect
Just
from a
early.
comic book
We're still in the
issue.
early stages of developing the craft. Okay. LT said why. Hillary said omnibusy. It's
And you
is it
didn't
still
sniff
an
it.
omnibus if it's a paperback and it's a compendium? So we have
It is.
omnibusy, or I guess compendium crack.
That sounds offensive.
What's
Compendium crack.
crazy is this does not have the same smell that I'm used to from omnibus.
Mm.
It still smells
Is it
good. It's
because you
just
didn't
not.
get like right in the middle?
Nah, I got in there. It's not hitting the same. I don't know. Still nice, but not the same. Oh my god. Dwayne said, I am dead. I need that. Yeah, you do. Pick it up.
Yeah.
LOL, the Y. Okay. I'm not sure what that's
Yeah,
referring
see,
to.
that's for the Wicked and Divine, the art that I was talking about.
Oh,
It
okay, I
wasn't
see.
good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Wait, what is this? Simnibus
It's French.
buses. Oh my god, I can't. What? It's French.
We're gonna need a translation,
Omnibus.
LT.
Omnibus. I don't know. Oh, gloss versus matte printing. That actually might be it, low key.
Yeah.
You might be onto something there, Rachel, because it does not. It's still giving paper smell, but it's not giving omnibussy. That's terrible that I just had to use that voice. Okay.
Yeah, you got real down there. It's just
Right.
that growl.
Okay, and we got the DC Pride box set.
I wish you said, I mean, you did say you was getting a box set last week, but I wish you said, hey, I got an omnibus and a box set. But I like that.
I mean, that takes away some of the fun of y'all guessing, like, you know. And I did mention this last week that I was getting that box set and I was excited about it. Right? I love the Pride box set too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is cute. Period. So yeah, it has 3 of the different hardcovers. And then I love how they did for some of the art for one of the years, they had it like yearbook, scrapbook photo style, and they have used that art for the outside of the box set.
Yeah.
Very cute. And I love how all of the spines are like super rainbow. I haven't taken it out of the plastic yet because I literally picked my clothes up today. All right. And then now we're getting into the single issue. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with just the bigger books. Okay, so then we got Blue Palo Verde issue 1.
Oh, what's that one about?
No idea. It was a cover by, and it's a Mad Cave book. So we will report back. Okay. And okay, we got quite a lot of issue 1s this week. So I got Marvel Rivals Ignite, and I got the Peach Momoko variant cover. So this is really cute because like we all know that Marvel Rivals is like a video game happening right now. And people are playing, you get to play as all the X-Men characters or whatever. So this is like little anthology style stories, but each one is like a battle between 2 characters. So like the first one is Psylocke versus Venom. There's also a Penny Parker versus the Punisher, and then Luna Snow versus Hela. But it's cool because so the first, they're all like black and white or grayscale, and then they have like elements of the one color. So like the first story, obviously done by Peach Momoko, is like the grayscale, but it has red in it. And then the second one is the grayscale with purple, or black and white with purple. And then the third one is the grayscale with green. So I will like that a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say I will probably continue with the Marvel Rivals issues just because they're so fun in terms of how they're stylized. And I think we're gonna get all Peach Momoko covers, so that's a no-brainer for me. New Champions issue 6.
Yeah.
We got Runaways issue 1. Peach Momoko variant.
Yeah. Peach Momoko is putting out work.
Right? Like booked and busy, and I love to see it because I love her art. I got Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, issue 5. This is for the Star Wars and Marvel 10-year anniversary. But it's a cover by because you know I like to have the covers that correspond with my pops, and I only have like 2 books with her on the cover, so I was like, we're definitely getting that, even though I'm not following that story. We got Ultimate Black Panther issue 17.
Yes. I saw that cover. It's
And I
very
got
beautiful.
both of the storm-centric variants. I love this
Her hair
design.
is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love this
I love,
design.
yeah.
This Peach Momoko designed like her fit and her hair and whatever for this run, and it's been eating down no matter who draws it. So, yeah, period. And another one that we got strictly off the cover is Star Wars issue 2. This is the Pride Month and variant and the 10-year anniversary variant, and it's Sana Staros. You know we love her down, so
Yes, she
that's
is
it.
awesome. Dwayne said
And
Dwayne said
another
rate.
oh, go for it.
No, sorry. No, I'm saying Dwayne said Marvel rated my wallet this week with number one. Number one,
Facts.
what? Or all of them,
Same.
yes.
Because here's yet another one. We got Spider Girl issue 1.
I
I
did
got
see that. Aranya.
yeah. So we got I got the 2 variants that I like the most. And they're both peach
Yeah.
so very cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
Right? Okay, and we got Miles Morales issue 33. And I'm not following this run, but I started collecting it for the appearances of Keisha Kwan, aka Powerlift.
Yeah, because she's a new character, so that's a key. That's a key
Yeah.
book.
Yeah. So I'm not following that run, but there's like 3 or 4 issues that I definitely pre-ordered just off the strength of her being in it. And I feel like how easy would it be, y'all, for Keisha to get a green hat and cosplay Powerlift, you know?
Yeah.
And then we got Avengers Academy issue 1. Very excited
Have you
about
read
this
it yet?
one because it has my girl Bree and it has Lunella and Devil Dinosaur and like who else is in here? And we got Captain America of the Railways, Kid Juggernaut, Escapade, and Red Goblin and Captain
Yes.
Marvel. And they're going up against the Sinister Six. And I don't want to give spoilers because it's literally the last page, but yeah, this I think you could easily cosplay this villain too, Keisha.
I read that issue. It's the only one I've read from this week. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was
love it
like,
so
oh, this is
much.
gonna be great. And then I got Marvel United Pride special, and I got the Manhanini variant because it just
Nice.
like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
That is gorgeous.
Right? So yeah, and then I got Papa Duke issue 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 8. So 22.
Oh, damn. I was completely off. Dwayne was closest.
There you go. But yeah, period.
Right. Next month, the Exceptional Men will feature Ironheart. Is that the one that Eve Ewing is writing? Because I believe like she's writing it, and she is also, that's why Ironheart is coming into it.
Interesting.
It's been a minute since I pre-ordered.
The way that Keisha pre-orders 3 months ahead of time because her LCS stuck in the dark ages is crazy to me.
Not you coming from my LCS, but
no, because
true,
literally I talked to the owner of Cape and Cow today about how I'm slowly trying to convince you to order your pre-orders from them. Because so you could use Comic Hub, because I'm like, that would stress me out having to pre-order 3 months ahead.
Get here in time. Like I'd be like a full week behind unless they could get it to where
Yeah,
it would
that was
get
literally
here.
what he said. He was like, she should just find a local comic shop that has Comic Hub, because then you're pre-ordering outside of what they order for the shop, just as long as you get it
Yeah.
in before final order cutoff.
Yeah.
So okay, that's what we were doing. Exceptional
Yep. See,
X-Men.
Dwayne said, "Yep, I was right. Eve Ewing is writing that run, and that's why Ironheart's in it, and they're gonna be in Chicago. So I'm definitely getting that because I love Eve Ewing and everything she writes. That woman
Okay,
is
and see, I
magic
had
with a pen.
stopped. I had I had stopped getting the single issues of that run, and clearly I'm gonna have to pick those up because I did
Yep.
not even keep that. Oh yeah. Wait, that goes crazy.
Right.
Oh, I did already pre-order. That's crazy. Y'all, this I have no excuse because my pre-orders are literally just a month out, and I still be forgetting what I ordered. So that's why when you be like, yeah, 3 months out, I'm like, girl, where they
And
do
I
that?
think this is gonna be the first X-Men run that like I'm reading. Cause
Really?
yeah. Cause I'm not
So you're just gonna happen in the middle? Like, what are we talking about?
Yep. Yep. We winging it.
From issue 11 is crazy, Keisha, but I guess I could give you
Yes.
the skinny up until then. Okay, let's see. Jeez. Dwayne said you'll love those characters and the New Mutants are in it. Okay, get into it. Period.
All right. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so let's swap it. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah. Faster and faster.
Period.
Okay, so I have a yeah, it's big enough.
Oh my god.
I'm confident.
A mess.
Okay. I finally
Keisha slayed her own self with that. All I can think of is if I back it up, is it fat enough? Oh my god. Okay, a mess.
All right.
Continue.
We have DC Pride 2025. Really picked it up.
Yeah, you got it.
I was looking for the Marvel one when I was in my shop yesterday. And that's another reason why I went to my side chick because I was like, they probably have it. Neither store has it. So
Oh no.
I feel bad that it wasn't just put into my my pull list, but it's all right. So I finally got that.
Wait, Dwayne said, welcome to the X-Men. I hope you survived the experience.
Oh
Man, we hope we survive the experience, low-key. I'm waiting for this Hellfire Vigil to pop off because I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all said we were done, and now we're doing a vigil. What's happening?
I'm concerned now. Like, is X-Men something I should be concerned about?
Be very concerned. Literally,
Okay.
that's why, like, with the Hellfire situation, I know you're not a Marvel girly, but I feel like everybody in comics heard about the pain we all felt.
Yeah.
So like the fact that they could just randomly be like, yeah, we're just gonna wipe everybody out. You know, that's it. At the drop of a hat, it's crazy. Yeah.
Ew,
Dwayne said there's
okay.
a reason for the vigil and he ain't lying.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, like that. Okay, my bad. Continue.
Scared.
Be very afraid.
We have Fire and Ice number 3. I have been enjoying this run very
That's by
much.
the
It is a great,
Dodsons? That's by the Dodsons.
Is it? Let me see. No. This is Stayer, last name Stayer. And I cannot find the name. Is this one of those where they put all that information like on the last 2 pages.
They don't have it in
Probably.
like the first two.
Nope. It's like almost towards the end. So
Oh,
it's Joan Stair and Stephen Byrne. Like this one is a really good palate cleanser.
who's the
For all the
artist?
chaos that I read. Hold on, I just said his name. Stephen Byrne. Stephen Byrne.
Okay,
And the art is really cool.
okay.
I'm enjoying it very much.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay,
have
I'm
to.
looking at the cover art.
Oh, this one is Terry Rachel. Oh, Dotson, you're right.
Okay, I'm like, I know some dots in
Yeah.
art when I see it. I'm not. I thought I was
Yeah,
tripping for a second.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That they are so cool. I've met. He's the one who remarked my Adventure Man with Yara Flor,
Oh,
and it's
right.
cute because what him and his wife both do comics. So like
Mhm.
she'll write the story and he'll do the art. So when you get the book, it's like Dotson and Dotson. It's very cute. But I got to meet them
I
both
like
at
that.
Nathan's house. So very much like have it burned in my brain their art style. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good. But like this is a good palate cleanser. They are switching powers, switching bodies. Like I said, everybody else in the town has now switched bodies. You have this
Oh, that's
young
right. That's the one
white
you were saying
guy.
was Giving Friday.
Yeah, yeah. And then you have this white guy who is trying to come in and like tech bro his way into like buying things and taking over and stuff. It's a hot mess, but like it's a fun ride. So I'm
Mm,
enjoying this one very, very much. Um,
nice.
of course, we have my second husband, if you can see, One World Under Doom. This was
Period.
great. That last issue where I hope it was issue number 4, where it was him going up against dang. I really need
I'm
to be
not
better
following that
about
run
who I'm
I'm
talking
waiting for the
about.
trade, so I can't help you.
Oh no, but like the last issue was absolutely phenomenal. It's only Doom
Yay.
and he's going up against like the villain who is trapped in the other dimension. I will get the names and stuff afterwards, okay? I cannot remember. Don't judge me for it. But
Don't
it's
judge
been great.
Keisha and also know that she's very biased because that's her husband.
I am biased, but it was a great issue, like great issue.
Nice.
So obviously loving One World Under Doom.
Mhm.
I think it's the only one in the Doom event that I'm actually reading as it's coming
There you
out.
go.
Everything else I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
That would be fire. I
Um
hope we get a Doom, like One World Under Doom event, like hardcover bind up, because that's what I would want. I don't want to have to buy separate things to get the whole story.
yeah. Honestly, they need to do a new reprinting of his entire omnibus cuz it's insane how I can't find it. Like absolutely insane. Or that like the last time I did find it, it was in another country and I had to spend a lot of money.
Dwayne said Dormammu.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And he
But
also
yeah,
said this one was great too. Nice.
yeah. Next up is Imperial. I've been
Yeah, you
hearing good
got
things.
it.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. And this is the only one they had. So this is the Peach Momoko variant, right? I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I know Peach Momoko's artwork because of you now. Like
There's no escaping it. Yeah, she's everywhere in the best way.
right. Next one is Green Lantern Corps. This is issue number 5. Like I said, I've been enjoying this one quite a bit. I am not a
Mm-hmm.
fan of this cover though.
Yeah, I
Just
was like,
being not a fan of the cover at all.
that's fair.
Mm-mm. Not
Mm-mm.
at all. But it's a great story.
There you go.
You know, great story. Next up, we have my awesome kids, new
Yeah,
champions.
champions.
I love my buddies. They have been great. I'm enjoying my team ups. I think like a majority of what I'm reading are team ups somehow.
We
Don't know
literally
how that
started the
happened.
year with so many team ups.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very much giving. We're just gonna throw all the characters at the wall together and see what sticks. And
Yeah.
it's like that's not the way to go about it, because we're like, oh, all these new team ups, let's give them a try. And then you're like, wait, do I or do I, don't I? Like, I feel like we got team up overhaul at the beginning of the year, and some of them are lasting, and
Yeah.
some of them is just like, oh, it's just another team up.
Yeah. I agree.
Mhm.
There are
Yeah.
quite a few here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Dwayne was saying I have a feeling that Omni might come out close to Avengers Doomsday.
Hmm.
Probably. I genuinely hope so, because that's what they did for Marvel's movie, where they put out all of their omnibuses. They put all of those out around the same time. So like hopefully they do it. Hopefully they
Mhm.
reprint it, because Doctor Doom deserves he deserves an actual omnibus that has all of his stuff in it. But I digress. Um Last one, and my favorite this week, the only one I read this week, to be honest, is Avengers Academy. So this
Period.
is the one, like a few months ago, we were talking about how Marvel Unlimited had the Avengers Academy, and at the time they were on chapter 20 online.
Mhm.
So the way they did this was, this issue says number 1, but the next issue is going to say number 7, because in here is chapters 1 through 6. I know, like if you go in the back, hold on, if you go in the back of this, right, it's going to say story, what happens in the story next. It's
Mhm.
a number 7.
That's so weird.
So like, yeah, so like this is actually a fairly thick one, and there's 6 chapters in here. And when I say I was kicking my feet, giggling throughout
Yes.
this whole issue, it was so cute and so sweet.
Yeah.
Kid Juggernaut, like we start with him, and he is rooming with, what you call it, Captain America. Oh my god, they are roommates. They were roommates. They're both queer, and they were roommates, and you could tell like eventually they're gonna like get together. It's so adorable. I love
Yeah.
it. Nearly, who else? Like it's just like queer fandom. And I think it was because this is like Marvel Voices Avengers
Mhm.
Academy. But
Yeah.
like it's so awesome. It's great, and it's a college academic setting.
Mm.
Like they make it explicitly clear, like Captain Marvel is like really pissed at the fact that all these kids and all of these team ups are in schools, but they don't come out with degrees. She's like, we're not going to be like that. You guys are going to actually open up a book.
Get it together.
So
That's so cute. I love that.
right, so like they're in school, and then they take like their own classes. So it's really cool seeing Lunella there on a college campus, doing everything. And she's so smart, she's in her own class by
Period.
herself, where
Period.
everybody else is like doing stuff outside.
Yeah.
This has been is so cute and so sweet. But the chapters are definitely broken up like it's a web comic, so you're not getting like a full story arc. Every chapter is just like a little slice of life, uh a little bit of like a continuing story, but not quite.
Mhm. Okay.
So I'm enjoying it. And Brie is awesome. Bloodline, she is
Yeah.
great in here.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. So yeah, if you haven't, please go and pick it up, because it is such a cute, amazing comic. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is all I got.
Period. And would you look at that? Would you look at that? See,
Yes,
so we both
yes.
did pretty good with our hauls this week. You know.
Yeah, I'm going, like I said, I'm going to cut. I know it doesn't sound like it's a lot this week, but this week was small compared to like last week. And so I'm going to see if a lot of my polls, cuz with limited runs, a lot of them should be up by now,
Mm-hmm.
but there's quite a few that I need to take off the pull list and just get trade paperbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
Quite a
doing
few.
good about like doing my first 3 then see. So that way I'm supporting the book that seems like something that I would want to rock with. And then if I'm not rocking with it after reading the first 3, then I just either stop collecting entirely or I wait for the trade.
Fair.
Hey, Angel.
Ninja. What's up?
I will say you did influence me to start checking more for my libraries, like apps for comics, because of the space
Yeah.
issue. I'm like, read it before we need to buy it.
Yeah.
At that point. Yeah. So
Have you gotten something from your library? Or are you
I
just
just
scrolling, just looking?
yeah, just looking. So far I'm batting for 0 for the things that I was looking for, because I'm mostly
Mm-hmm.
like, so now my process when I get ready to do my final order cutoff pre-orders on Fridays is to like
Mm-hmm.
check the apps to see if I can like check it out before I would buy it. And I
Mm-hmm.
haven't had very much success. But I am now collecting library cards like Pokemon cards. Um, so, and there's lots of different like library systems within like my immediate area. So I've just been pulling up
Mm-hmm.
library cards.
One thing I do, you can call this lazy, you can call it innovative. Um, I go to the library for the ebooks of comics I already own. If I don't feel like pulling the book out, the physical book,
Oh
or
no,
like
that is not
if I want to
lazy.
read it
That
at
is
night.
smart, because we
Yeah.
keep our comics safe whenever we can. And I like to read I have my Kindle for my regular books, but I like to read my comics and graphic novels on my iPad.
Yes, in
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a vibe, and that's why I'm so passionate about the absolute fuckery that is the Marvel Unlimited app being how it is, because what I won't get into the details of it again because I've been screaming about it on several episodes now. But yeah, if
Bree is
it could
pissed.
all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard, okay? Because
Aw.
I would much rather be able to like tap through my life. Also, I don't know if it's like this for every other app, but like the feature where it like does the interactive panel by panel option on Marvel Unlimited is so fun.
Really?
And so instead of it just, now I do love a good like, this is probably me being an old lady, but I do love being able to like read through a book and see like the full double page spreads and the full page spreads of different panels.
Yeah.
But like the interactive panel mode will have it like zoom in each panel by panel, and I just turn my brain off and do this tap 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 tap, and it's a good time. And then I'll go back and look and see, like, I wonder how, because they're not always shaped the same. So I was like, I wonder what
Mhm.
that full spread looked like, but it makes it, I don't know why I can read it faster that way. So it
Oh,
feels like zooming through it and it feels more interactive to me. So I do like that about that app, but I don't know.
that sounds like a lot. I
What do
think if I was
you
tapping,
mean?
I feel like if I was tapping that much, I just give up. That's
No,
just
it's
me. I know
literally
that's me.
just doing this in between, you know what I'm saying? So it's more
Mhm.
taps, but I like it. And then
Yeah.
it's also bigger. That's why I said old lady. Because it's like zooming in and it's right in front of your face. So I don't know. Like, I feel like that would be so
Okay.
fun if I had like, when we get to that level of technology where the shit's just like floating in your face, or if I had like a VR shit for my iPad and it was just like popping up the panels and floating in the air. I don't
That's
know.
terrifying to me. I
That's
I just see like I feel like if we ever get that, we're like a step and a half away from just full on tech wars and AI taking over.
We
Terrified.
are already there. It's just not as
We are.
accessible. Nobody wanted to buy those like overhead helmet joints that they were coming out
Yo,
with. They popped
because of
out
what's
for like a few
happening with
months and everybody was like, I'm not spending $800 on that. And then they disappeared. But
true.
they'll come back again with it where it's more affordable tech. And then a lot of people will have it.
No, I'm sorry. Ever since Robogenesis, if you guys haven't read or Robopocalypse, if you haven't read
Robopocalypse.
that book,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
you'll never catch it's that book is the reason why I won't like I turn off the AI assistant on my phone. I
Yes.
I do
Yes.
not have Alexa in my house. I do not like any of that stuff because of that book. That book
Mm-hmm.
has completely turned me off
Yeah.
to
Loki, this is why I say please and thank you to my appliances and tech, because what you're not about to do is catch me slipping. I treated you with respect before you guys popped off and took over.
in that book they clearly did not care. They
Nah,
didn't
they
care.
didn't.
They didn't care.
They
And
didn't.
I just can't like it's
The fact
that
that you
book.
went on and read book 2 after the way that book 1 went is crazy, Keisha.
Yo, the second book, the first half of that book is insane. Like jaw drop, just terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah.
But
Oh
it
god.
is written so well. It is so good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dwayne says, I don't like the interactive panels. I feel like I'm an old man with a smartphone. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I can
Like
see
what
where
do
it
we
may not be as cool on a phone, but like, I don't know. I love it. On my iPad, it's everything. Rachel
I feel
says,
like because I have like an iPad Pro and it's pretty large. I
yeah.
just the full screen is fine for me. Like I can't go panel for panel.
I don't know. I like it. I like both ways, but before I never paid attention to. So maybe it's just the novelty for me because before I just read it like page by page, but then I started messing with all of the features. So like you
Mhm.
can do panel by panel, like anywhere you can read comics digitally, but on the Marvel Unlimited app, it
Mhm.
like feels more interactive. I don't know, but yeah, I like it. Rachel says, okay, but the human people behind it are also scary. Man, the way
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't want to give spoilers, but
Yeah.
I kind of do, but I don't. There was those parts
No,
in that
people
book.
just need to read it.
Yes, please go read Robopocalypse. So if you like sci-fi, if you like post-apocalyptic type stories, and you want to support an indigenous author, run and go cop your copy of Robopocalypse, and then hop in our DMs and tell us
It's
how afraid you are of your
great.
appliances and electronics afterwards.
Right, because that's the only reasonable response to that story.
100%.
It's the only reason.
100%. Dwayne says, I tried it with
Terrified.
my tablet and it's too much tapping. No, what is wrong with you guys? You don't even have to like
Kai,
tap it aggressively or nothing. It's just good.
Kai.
Kai. Kai said, I love you, Kai. Kai says, I only use the panel
Right?
by panel when I can't see the text, but manga is black and white, so maybe I'd like it more in color. 100% you would. 100% you would. Also, you guys, one time for Kai. Kai is our like
Yeah.
resident manga authority and
Yes.
lawyer partner baddie. We love her down. She's been rocking
I
with
can't wait.
and Be Too Weird for forever.
I can't wait for Kai to talk to Sheena because Kai
Right.
and Sheena are the ones that got my manga together,
Listen,
especially the
we might need to
romances.
do another like slumber party episode and invite and have it be like manga themed and invite all of our manga girlies.
Yes, yes.
Let us know in the comments, Kai and Sheena, if you'd be down for
And Inja, yes, yes.
a manga and Inja for a manga mania episode of Pink Riot, pajama party style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, low key, my first manga that I ever got was because of Kai.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And mine was Dick Fight Island. It was great.
I
Like,
I
what a
definitely
way to get into to
also
manga.
champions Dick Fight Island heavily. Yay! Kai said she's totes down for the slumber party manga mania. Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
it. All of the things. It's going down sometime this summer. We have to put some time on the books because that would be so much fun. Y'all, the
Yeah.
way that y'all peep like our regular libraries is how Kai's just manga library is like. Like it's nuts. It's
Yeah.
actually insane, but so very awesome and impressive.
But that's how I didn't notice how big manga was until like I actually had to go to a Barnes and Nobles last week, which was weird and terrifying for me. But like,
Yeah, it's lost its
yeah,
magic for me at this point.
yeah, like they don't have it a lot. They don't have a lot of the stuff I like. But like I had to go in for Zion. Zion needed a book that I surprisingly did not own. And
Surprisingly.
we right. But like I went in and I was like, oh, let me check out like the comics or graphic novels because usually they might have one thing I like.
Mhm.
Their graphic novel, like American comics, was just like this one sad bookshelf.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it didn't even have like all like if they had volume 2 of something, they didn't have volume 1. They had like volume 4 of something and like nothing else. And I was like, this is weird. But then like the entire rest of the sequential art section is all manga.
Yeah.
Just massive. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is terrifying."
Why
I
is
I
it terrifying? They're like,
because
we're gonna keep this stocked up because the
no, no, no,
manga
no, no.
baddies are coming and buying it up more than the graphic novel
Yes,
ones are.
as they should. And
Hmm.
it's great. My thing is it's such a commitment. The fact that there were like 27 volumes of Dragon Ball Super? 27. I've never stuck with a comic that long.
I mean, a good story is a good story is a good story.
This is true. I just
Also,
find it
most people who are
intimidating.
like Dragon Ball fans have been Dragon Ball fans for forever and it
Yeah.
ain't gonna change. You know what I mean? Kai says,
Yeah.
I'm redoing it soon, over 1,000 volumes. This is just her manga library, y'all. Like, stop playing with Kai.
Ooh,
Just stop. 1,000
that
volumes
deserves
of
like
manga.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need you to get a grant for a personal library.
100% because you're officially a personal manga
Yeah.
library. And that's not even including
Yeah.
all of her other books, y'all. Because, like, she's
Yeah.
definitely a romance slash smut authority as well. So, yeah, crazy.
Very much so.
Kai says, I'm only 43 volumes into Yona. Okay. All the different types.
43.
But I mean, get into it.
Yeah.
Dwayne said, yeah, I want the One Piece box set. Same, Dwayne.
Those
Same.
box sets are massive.
But they're
They're
gorgeous.
like
And I'm like,
this.
I can't really call myself a true One Piece fan if I didn't read the manga, right? Like, so now that I'm caught up on the episodes, I feel like I have to do my due diligence. But I'm also like, where the am I about to put all those boxes on boxes of manga of just that one series? So yeah, I'm gonna wait until I have more space for library before I do that. Yes, Sheena, you didn't give
Yeah,
us an
y'all
answer. Are
need to
you
talk.
down for the Manga Mania Pink Riot pajama episode party situation? Because we need our manga authority girlies in the building for that. Yes, we put some respect on Kai's name.
Where are we? Okay, so
Yes.
Melanin
Kai
Sheena
said, get him.
says
I
that
have all four. Ah, see? See? The
4
boxes
of
are
those
like,
giant ones.
yes. crazy work.
That's impressive. I mean, it's impressive. It's a commitment for me, but I love that for y'all.
Sheena said, my son has 2 of the One Piece box sets. Okay, see, so he's doing better than I am. And Kai says, they're on top of the bookshelves. Yeah, all of the
Yeah.
bookshelves. Literally, like, Kai's manga library is so impressive. And the fact that she's just like, yep, got all those One Piece box sets. They're chilling. They're chilling on top of the shelves. That's literally, because literally, where else are you going to put them? Because they're huge.
Kai, you need a grant to
Yeah,
like
you
help
do.
preserve everything you have. Like I know like every state has its own type of like personal residential library grants,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Kai said she needs the Bleach box sets. Okay, see, that's a slippery slope. That is such the slippery slope. I'm
Wait,
like,
why is that one a slippery slope?
I mean, when you get into the world of the boxes of like, it's not a box set
Ah,
that's like 4 or 5 books. It's like
yeah.
box
Yeah.
of books,
I
boxes
saw a
of books.
box set. I saw a box set on sale for like $119. I was
Actually, I remember at the peak of the pandemic, the some of the different number One Piece box sets of manga, you like could not find them because the publisher was not like, they were out of print or whatever. And then there was like, remember there was all those like supply issues and stuff, like
yeah,
when the
yeah.
pandemic was at
Mhm.
its worst, and
Yeah.
people were reselling those box sets for like $400 and $500, and people were buying them like I guess from the fear that there wouldn't be like, they wouldn't be printed or made anymore ever again after. And I know they have to be
Mhm.
hurting now because those boxes are back to
Yeah.
like 100 or 120 depending on where you buy it from. And it's just like, imagine paying like
I'd be pissed.
$500 for the One Piece second box set because you thought it wouldn't be printed anymore, and now it's like just available everywhere. That would suck so
Right.
bad. Kai says, I have a whole shelf of out of print manga and I keep reminding myself to get them insured, but that's next level adulting. Yeah, we're not.
Oh. Yeah.
We're
Yeah, that's up
we're
there
on a
with
whole
like
nother
grading
level.
comics and stuff.
Yeah,
We're good.
that's a whole separate beast. Sheena
Right.
says, some of the box sets are gorgeous. This one edition of Demon Slayer is the box he carried his sister in. The Claymore set is fire. Oh my gosh. The way that
Mm.
I haven't watched Demon Slayer yet, so I don't know about that. And I hope it wasn't that's not like a major spoiler, but I feel like the shade that I
Demon
heard
Slayer is actually dope.
about Demon Slayer and that fandom, mostly coming from people
Really?
being like, "Oh, you're not really a anime fan. You just watch Demon Slayer." Like, I heard a lot of that.
Oh,
So, yeah, I kind of felt like, "Oh, I need to watch more other things before I rock with Demon Slayer." But I can also say I haven't really heard anyone saying a bad thing about the
because you
anime. Like,
can't.
it's
It's
yeah.
it's
So
great. Honestly, like the animation is amazing. It's one of the few that I watched with my son. You can't like if it's the first and last anime you watched, I wouldn't be too mad at that. Like
what? I feel
good.
like that's a hefty claim to make, but okay,
I'm not
so they
saying
had
I'm
your
not
stamp of
saying no,
approval.
I'm saying like if you watch trash and like I'd be like, nah, you gotta watch more, explore more. But like Demon Slayer is good. So like if that's where you decided to end it, I'm like, all right, like
That's fair.
that's
I
your
feel like
choice.
there's
I'm
a
not gonna
lot of
try.
like okay, that's tough. Hold on. Dwayne says, and they sell them for $70 during holidays, right? Like I would be sick if I spent $500 on a box set and then seen now that it's on sale for $70. That's crazy. Kai
Yeah.
said, "Oh my God, Claymore." Oh, everybody's going off about Claymore. Okay. Kai said, dude, Demon Slayer movie almost made me shed a thug tear, period. Okay. It's getting
Yeah.
too many stamps of approval here. I might have to bump it up on my list, guys. LT says, "Are y'all streaming on Juneteenth?" And you know this,
Yes,
man.
we are.
No days off. We're here at the same damn
Especially
time, same damn place.
especially
Every
on
week.
Juneteenth.
Period. Yeah. We got some really cool it's a sweet quit things to share at that time. So,
Yeah.
okay, can I just do a thing really quick? Hold on. How do I that.
Oh, where are we
Okay,
going?
are you guys ready for a hint of one of the things that we'll be talking about on Juneteenth? Can I get a yes
Ooh,
or some eyes or
drum
something in the
roll.
comments?
Drum roll, please.
Are you ready? Should I just share it?
Yes. Sorry. Bree did her big one. Bree did her big one. We
Yeah.
said we were going to be delusional this year.
Yeah, we would.
And we got it.
Yeah, we did. And we'll be talking about that on Juneteenth and where all of you lovely humans can get yours as well. So, in the meantime, in between time, just go run it back to the original Metropolis Suite 1 and just listen all the
Right?
way through up to Arch Android so that way you could like get in the vibes of the OG story
Get in.
before you
Right?
bless
Immerse
yourself
yourself.
with this new iteration. So yeah.
Immerse yourself.
Yeah. Let's go. Yes. We definitely had to wait, okay. Yes, Freedom Day
Yeah.
vibes. We're dropping all of the things and sharing about our love for all things Cindy Mayweather and the Arcandroid. Yes. All of the vibes.
So excited.
So excited. But yeah, so we're definitely going to be in the building on Juneteenth. It's funny because we were talking about this, like we picked the right year to kick things off because we got so many like fun stuff happening on Thursdays, and like this month we got Juneteenth on a Thursday. Next month my birthday is on a Thursday. All of the vibes. So yeah, no days off. We out here.
We have some great things lined up for this summer. Like, so great.
So much fun.
So great.
And if you want to know some of those things before they're announced, then you definitely need to like skedaddle on over to that link in our bio so that way you could sign up for our Patreon. One time for our subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. We love and appreciate you so very much. We literally jump up, do a dance, kick our feet and scream via text message, sometimes via IG face chat every time we get a new subscriber. Even the free ones, we just love that you guys care enough to like engage with us in that space and that you want to know the tea ahead of time. But yeah, definitely go check out the Patreon. We have a free tier, and then it goes up and up and up to different levels of Riot fam, and each tier has their own specific special perks. We had a giveaway here recently, and we were just talking about compiling all of the things for those winners, and the people who won benefited quite a lot from being subscribers because
very
you
much
get, like,
so
entry multipliers whenever we do giveaways and stuff like that. If you missed that one, no worries. We're doing another one when we get to our year point. We may have some smaller ones sprinkled in between just from getting goodies from other places. So yeah, definitely check out the Patreon. We love your free support, but we love a little holla for a dollar situation too, because these comics ain't gonna pay for themselves, and these cons ain't gonna pay for themselves. You know, we just trying to
And
make
we
it, y'all.
are, we're trying to go to cons because that's where the audience is. And we want
Yes.
more people to join our
Riot fam.
that got creepy. Yeah, that got creepy.
I
Go
love it.
ahead.
I love how she just went to the like Susan that villain voice about it. But yeah.
Why
So make sure that you
Susan
go check out the
alone?
Patreon. If you haven't already, like, share, follow, comment, subscribe on all US platforms. And if you don't know, now you know. Your girls are officially a podcast because we're over on Spotify and so many other places. So if you haven't already, go over there, give us a like, give us a rating, show us some love, so that way, you know, we can feel it across platforms and we can touch more fans and spaces. And you know, if you're like on your morning commute or whatever, and YouTube doesn't seem to fit because you need to be focusing on driving, you could totally just listen to us. You know, sometimes we're screaming, but other times our voices are very calming and reassuring and informational. But yeah, all of the vibes. Yeah, if you enjoy this and you still want some more fun after this episode, scroll down a smidge and rock with another one. You know, catch the replay of an older one. Or if you don't have the time, just let that thing play in the background because the views really help us. And we would really
Yes, please.
appreciate the time because, like I said, we're trying to get these numbers up so we could be out here in these Comic-Con streets. But yeah,
Because y'all don't know, when I say we have news, we have major news. We are trying, we said we're going to be delusional all 2025.
All
And
2025.
we're going to do it.
Yes. So hit those likes. Comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And we'll see y'all at the same damn place at the same damn time next week because we don't take no weeks off. Every Thursday, 5 p.m. PT, 8 p.m. ET. We love you. We mean it. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. I definitely found more. All right. How many variants are there?
11.
Damn. Go ahead. No.